so we will now back to the podium floor, and we are going to the third floor. The main LV switch room on the third floor. Okay, so we have to go up by stairs because the lift cannot go to the third floor. Okay, so up there is the main LV switch room, and in the corridor we can see there are some water pipes, and the water pipes are labeled in red color. So we know that these water pipes are for the fire services. Okay, and the arrow also indicates the direction of the water flow. And over here, this equipment is the fire hydrant. Okay, fire hydrant. So when there is fire, the firefighter will get water from the fire hydrant here. Okay, so let's walk up the stairs. Okay, another set of water, the fire services pipe and the hydrant. And this is the main LV switch room. Okay, so you see the label, main switch room. Okay, so inside the main LV switch room, we have a big switchboard. And you can notice that the main switchboard is located in the middle of the room. So in the front and in the back, there is maintenance space. Okay, so this main LV switchboard will be used to install all the required electrical equipment for protection, for measurement, and for distributing the electricity. Okay, so on the 9th floor, we have the generator, and in case of power outage, the generator will back up the essential loading. So that cable from the generator should be this one, if I remember it right. Okay, so this cable came from the generator on the 9th floor and supplied to this red switchboard. Okay, so you see the color is red because all the loading supplied from this switchboard are essential loading. Usually the fire services load, like the fire services pump, the FS lift, and the emergency lighting. Okay, so on this side, we have a very big equipment, and it is a air circuit breaker. So air circuit breaker or circuit breaker is an equipment for protection. So in case of overloading, short circuit, the circuit breaker will trip the circuit. Okay, so on this switchboard, all circuits, every circuit will be given a name. So like here, this is BB1, and then we have B1, we have BB1, BB2, and so on. Okay, all the circuits will be given a name, and you can see the ratings of the equipments. And over here, this is a schematic for the electrical distribution system. It's not very clear. Maybe I can send you the file later. So this is the generator on the 9th floor. So if you trace it, this is the 9th floor. Okay, so we were on the 9th floor, and the generator will supply the backup power through this automatic transfer switch to this red essential bus bar. Okay, this is the red switchboard that we have seen for essential loading. Okay, so this schematic actually is a map showing how the electricity will flow from the transformer to the main LV switchboard all the way to every current using equipments. Okay. We also have another bus bar here. Okay, so this could be the bus bar supplying to the chiller system on the 9th floor. Okay, so you should have seen this bus bar on the 9th floor in the AC control room. Okay. So inside the main LV switch room, we may have the air conditioning. And the air conditioning should not be fan coil units because electrical system should be separated from water. So instead of fan coil units, split type air conditioning is used. So in case of leakage, the refrigerant will be vapor, but not liquid. Okay. So this is behind the main LV switchboard. So you see we need to leave some maintenance space behind the switchboard. For this switchboard, we cannot find the energy meter here because for PolyU there is no tenant, only landlord. So there will be only a meter here. Okay, so the transformer room is on the ground floor in core Q, and if you remember, this is the 3rd floor. So according to the CLP, it is required that the main LV switch room should be directly adjacent to the transformer room, right? So it seems to be not right to have the main LV switch room on the 3rd floor. But PolyU is small, okay, so we don't have enough area for a plant room on the ground floor. So instead, we have a small so-called main LV switch room on the ground floor, and then another switch room on the 3rd floor. Okay, so this is the main LV switch room from the CLP point of view. And in this switch room, we have the energy meter. Okay, so this is the energy meter for measuring the energy consumption for this whole core Q and R. Nick, anything to supplement? Okay, so I think that's it.